Macky?
That's me.
Single speed.
Yep.
We're Sid and Macky, and for the past 6 years, we've been racing mountain bikes professionally and traveling in our van. This week, Macky will be racing Breck Epic, a 6-day mountain bike stage race at high elevation in Breckenridge, Colorado.
All right.
Over the course of the week, Macky will race for 215 miles and climb upwards of 35,000 feet. And he'll be doing it all with only one gear.
Day 2 clothing, leader's jersey. I'm a little tired today, as to be expected. Less nervous than I was yesterday.
Yeah, looking good. What's the race strategy for today, Macky?
Go out as fast as I can, go as hard as I can the whole time.
Tell me you're kidding.
I'm kidding. I have a 11-minute lead, which I'm pleased with and is like a good...
Great start, yeah.
It's a great start. And so what I want to do, which I know I have a hard time with, is if the other guys get ahead of me, instead of killing myself to try to keep up with them, to just ride my own race today.
Yeah.
See how that feels, you know, see how much time they make up, if they make up time, and just try to be super consistent, because
I mean, you kind of were riding your own race yesterday and you ended up 11 minutes ahead, so.
it's true, but I worried about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But now that I have this lead, I feel like I can ride my own race and sort of see, okay, I lost this amount of time, or I still gained time, or whatever, and just try to be consistent, knowing that this is day 2 of 6.
Yeah, for sure.
He was delightful, and his gift was to live in the moment and to really enjoy being here with his people. Keegan and Alexis are holding up a bike with a #1 plate on it, which is a tribute to Ben. So let's bow our heads for 10 seconds and remember how to be awesome, just like Ben.
Today's stage starts in the town of Breckenridge, and after a short neutral rollout, kicks up and climbs 1,200 feet in the first 5.5 miles. But then it heads down and descends 1,100 feet to one of the many flume trails in the area.
They call them flume trails because you just flume right along.
After 3 miles of flume trail, it reaches aid station 1 at 13.7 miles, then climbs up a dirt road for a few miles before turning onto the Colorado Trail on the main climb of the day. This climb averages 10% for 2.5 miles. But as they say, what goes up must come down, and the next 7 miles of descending, dropping almost 2,000 feet to aid station 2 at 31.5 miles. From there, the course climbs another 1,500 feet in 3 distinct sections before finishing at the B&B lot for a daily total of 42.5 miles and 6,500 feet of climbing.
Spun out. So spun out. Oh good. A climb. Maybe. No, still spun out. Man, this flume trail is just going on forever. Which, once again, with gears, the flume trails are actually really fun. Without them, not nearly as fun. And if you're wondering what a flume trail is, it's these trails that follow these like gullies. And they call them flume trails because you just flume right along. No, not actually. I think the flume is the name of this like trench gully thing. But I like the idea better that it's because you just flume along them. It's like flying and zooming together, fluming. Trying to decide if it would have been worth running a slightly harder gear for this day because of all these flumes. I think I would rather take the hit on the flume trails and be able to climb more of the climbs. Thank you. All right, just went through 8-1 in an hour and 10 minutes, 1,600 feet climbed, 13.5 miles. So I'd say it's about a third of the way. Looking good, looking good. You see a spot.
I go up.
Awesome. Thanks, man. You see a spot. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you.
I swear. Look at him.
That climb was pretty brutal, but now we get the payoff. And I saw a guy a little ahead of me on the flat part back there. And then he dropped me because it was flat. So I'm gonna try to catch him on this descent. Reel him in, reel him in. That's a turn. Yes, it is. Thank you. Yeah, dude. Nice job. These corners are pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I gotta turn that too later. Just let me know, dude.
Alrighty. I'll take it on the 8th. Yeah, here we go. Sorry, chose
Oh,
bad
you're
corner. Thanks,
All
man.
good, man. All good.
How's it going? One more behind me. Thank you. All right, that was aid station 2 at 31 miles, 2 hours, 40 minutes, 4,000 feet of climbing. It's going. So I've got, I think maybe 1,500 climbing left. Let's see, 1,400 climbing, 10 miles. Hopefully I can do that in a little under an hour, but we will see. All right, 3 hours, 15 minutes in. I've got 4.2 miles and 457 feet of climbing left. And I'm gonna do the same thing as yesterday and say thank you to our Patreon team. They're the reason I'm out here racing. They're the reason I'm wearing a camera while racing. It's what makes it possible for us to do this channel, because let's be real, I would happily not wear a camera, thinking about turning it on and off, etc. But it's worth it to be able to bring you guys these videos. So throw a comment, tell them thanks. If you'd like to join our Patreon team, that would be awesome. Okay, gotta focus. There's a guy right there. And I think if I can catch him, that'll put me into the top 10 for the day, which would be super cool. I've got 2 miles, 142 feet of climbing to catch him. That's awesome. That was a kid on a big wheel in Crocs going down this dirt road. Ah, look, some jumps. Whee!
Yay! You!
Killing it! National champion. Breck Epic, knocking off the big Amazon in 1 year. Already, you helped me load all this stuff out here. Kidding me?
Any immediate post-race reflections?
I don't need my
Other than
good.
you just stuffed as much food as you possibly could in.
No, that was good. I think that was the right gear again.
Cool.
There were more flume trails and flat parts today.
Yeah,
Just annoying, but that's
part of
yeah, exactly. I don't think I saw any other single speeders.
Cool.
So I think
Definitely
I
weren't any in front of you.
me. Okay, good. And I think I was 11th today, which is 3 spots
you're
better than yesterday.
Working your way into that top 10.
I know. I was close. I saw the top 10 guy near the top of the hill, but then he looked back and saw me, and then he had gears, and the rest of it was all flat. And I watched
You
him
weren't far behind
accelerate.
10 at all.
Yeah. No, but I just I saw him look back and see me, and then
Yeah.
I could tell he accelerated, and I was like, okay,
Oh well.
I'm not gonna be able to keep up with you.
Macky Franklin, top spot on the podium today. Yikes. Nice job, guys. And in control by 45 minutes is Macky Franklin. You better stop and eat some Skittles tomorrow, brother.
Hey, if there's Skittles up there, I will.
Yeah, give him a break. You just shove a couple of boxes of ho-hos down your gullet too to slow you down a little bit. Good job.
So I'm trying to figure out, tomorrow is our first day of 3 aid stations. Normally I've been having 2 bags that are the same at aid stations 1 and 2, because there have only been 2 aid stations. So I'm trying to figure out what do I do about the 3rd aid station, because they're not, 1 and 2 are fairly close together. And so I could do 1 and then 3, or I could do 2 and then 3. But there's tools and there's drink mix and there's food and there's all sorts of questions. So I think what I'm thinking is do 1 bottle of scratch in each one. Do water in the middle one. And then I can always fill up one of my bottles that I'm carrying with water at the aid station.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
There's
tagging?
water at the aid stations.
I got that much, but like, what was your plan before the?
One of these in each mix
Yeah.
in the bags.
Yeah.
Water in one of the bags. And then for the other 2 aid stations, I can just fill up a water
Well,
bottle
or
if I need
put
water.
one of the purple bottles in there in case you're desperate.
You want to walk us through what's for dinner?
Turkey burgers. I swear I cooked other things. We just also vlogged, but the grill ran out of gas, so.
Turkey burgers on the stove.
Well,
They
yeah.
smell amazing.
I've done the stove. Yeah, they're full of herbs and feta cheese and breadcrumbs.
Some macerated onions.
And then we're gonna cook up a bunch of greens and toast some buns. Everyone
Toasty
loves
buns.
a toasty bun. And then a salad. It'll be gorgeous.
All right. I think all the bags are ready. This is going to be the Aid 1 bag, and it has a tube of CO2's brake pads because those are what I happen to have 3 of. All right, one of each thing in there. Now my bags are ready. Helmet and glasses, Rice Krispie 2. One of each food thing, gloves, EpiPen, CO2's, additional plugs, multi-tool, tire lever, got my camera, aftershocks, dash, bag for my phone, mask, and I think that's all the things I need. I think I'm ready for tomorrow.